There's a concept in bodybuilding called time under tension. My interpretation of this term is the amount of time a muscle is spent working during exercise. So if you're doing a bench press and it takes you 1 minute to do 3 reps, or it takes you the same minute to do 10 reps, that's the same amount of time under tension. From a strength point of view, or from a performance point of view, I don't really look at time under tension as a value in how much results you're going to get. I like to compare time under tension to a repetitive production job. So if it takes an hour to build 30 items, and compare that to taking an hour to build 60 items, the amount of time under tension would be exactly the same. So the amount of time it takes to do the work will be the same, whether you do 30 or 60. That's how I compare time under tension. So I don't use time under tension as a concept to look at the results. Not to say that time under tension is a bad thing to use. Like, I believe that muscles should be worked under a certain amount of time to get good strength results or good muscle building results. The amount of time varies depending on the person. Instead of time under tension, I look at work done. It comes from a physics term, but I'm going to simplify it more to not include the angle that's used in the actual work done equation. So I would just be using work done equals force times distance. The force equation can be broken down into mass times acceleration. So mass being the weight of the object, acceleration being how fast you are switching the speed from point A to point B, and distance being the range of motion. So if you apply physics to doing a set of bicep curls, you can do 5 slow reps, or you can do 10 faster reps within the same amount of time. Time under tension would be exactly the same, but work done would be a lot more for 10 reps, because as the force is going up for 10 reps, because you have to do it faster to complete within the same amount of time, the distance assuming to be the same, that means the amount of work done goes up. In this work done equation, I'm going to assume that the form is still good. Like, I'm not telling you guys to sacrifice your form. I want you guys to maintain good form to do all the exercises. But play around with the equation, mass times acceleration being the force, and then the distance. So play around with the force equation. Decrease the weight, increase the acceleration. Also, if you want to do partial reps when you get more advanced, or do full range of motion, try to increase the deficit of a deadlift. You increase the range of motion, so increasing the distance, and you change the work done. Part of getting better at working out is getting used to different factors. So that's one way you can look at improving your own fitness. This is my interpretation of the work done formula when it comes to working out.